parameters. You believe that IQ is a genetic dynamic and not atmospheric. Is that basically what you believe? You believe that IQ, which is intellectual quotient, judged by various parameters, you believe that IQ is a genetic dynamic and not atmospheric. Is that basically what you believe?
Atmospheric? No, I don't think it changes with the weather. I think that individual IQ is largely heritable.
Okay, so let me go ahead and clarify something. Atmospheric, I'm a social scientist. Atmospheric means societal construct, that's what it means. So there are two schools of thought as it relates to IQ tests. One is a fluid model and the other one is more stoic. So when I say atmospheric, the question, which obviously you did not know, the question is, do you believe that societal construct has a bearing on the expression of IQ? So that's my question.
Of course. Society has an effect on practically everything.
So society impacts your IQ.
It can impact your IQ if you are severely deprived as a child, malnourished, etc. But for the most part, hold on.
What scientist came up with severely?
I beg your pardon?
What study are you citing that says it only applies in severe situations?
Well, if you take people from middle-class environments, people who are not deprived, if you're not deprived, let me finish. If you take, for example, identical twins who are separated at birth and given up for adoption and reared in totally different households, you will find that their adolescent and adult IQs are almost identical. It's almost like two persons taking the test back to back. So there is an effect of environment, and the environment can have an effect, especially on younger children. But by the time people reach adolescence, they have more or less established their intellectual environment, and their IQ will be very close to what one would predict from a genetic point of view. But environment is not zero. No one who is seriously a student of any of these things would say the environment has no effect.
You know, it's interesting because I teach my college students that people in the construct of societal norms, we are made up of 3 E's: experiences, exposures, and environments. And those 3 E's really shape who we are. Now remember, the IQ test itself, I actually question the legitimacy of any IQ exam. And IQ test, of course I do, right? Because IQ tests question the validity of other IQ tests. You right now have about 18 different operational IQ tests that are